Okay, this is your exclusive Transmit debrief with Adrenaline magazine.
Yeah.
Serious. Kyle, tell me, what is the best memory that you've made this weekend?
I think for me, it started off kind of really disappointing in terms of the rain.
Yeah,
Not in terms of the acts. The acts were
the
so
acts
good.
were great, but the
as a
weather was
photographer, it was really difficult because one minute it was torrential rain, one minute it was sunny weather at the end of the night. So it ended up being that my camera was so foggy. So I don't really have a favorite, like a brilliant memory of Friday. Apart from the acts were really good. Richard Ashcroft was really good.
South Arcade,
South Arcade were good. Love Cat. I really loved Love Cat. I loved Love Cat.
Love Cat.
But today, Sunday, when we're recording this, CMAT. Definitely, I really loved CMAT's set. I was so excited to photograph her, such a bucket list artist. And then we went into the crowd.
We went into the pit. Kyle was crowd surfing.
I wasn't. That is not.
We were moshing.
Kind of. We're doing the line dancing.
Doing the wee steps side to side.
Dumboy counting me 2-step.
Yeah.
Right. What's your favourite memory?
My favourite memory, right. Now, I interviewed a lot of amazing artists. 19.
Kelsey interviewed 19 artists. She had this 6 months in the planning, right?
Oh my
so we
God.
had 3 artists confirmed.
For
we
yesterday.
had 3 artists confirmed for yesterday. And the press team at Transmit, they're so lovely, but they kept coming up to Kelsey saying, do you want to interview this person? Do you want to interview this person? They're just off the stage. They're just off the stage. And so we planned for months. And then Kelsey ended up interviewing 9 people.
My best memory, it was either doing interviews or it was jumping to South Arcade at the King Tut stage. Even though I only got to see them for 2.5 songs, I had an interview to run off to. Just seeing them at Transmit, and there wasn't a huge crowd because of the rain, but it just felt so like intimate.
You know, I think Transmit gets a bit of a bad rep for having young people, alcohol, just being so rowdy. But I think it's for Transmit's a festival for everyone. There's an act for everyone.
And you know, I don't know if it's just me. I think I see most of the people that are like mature. I suppose maybe like 20s to 40s. I see a lot of people in that age category. Everyone makes it out as though it's just young teens, but it's not.
I grant you, there are a lot at the front row, and if you get to the front row and main stage at the final act of the night, there are a lot, but it's not always what the pictures make it seem.
Definitely. I got a good question. What is your favourite thing that you ate?
I'm very stereotypical, so I have noodles everywhere I go. What about you?
It was probably the rosemary chips, gluten-free rosemary chips that I got.
They were the oddest thing ever, right?
Lovely.
I don't know.
Lovely.
They looked so odd.
No, they're really good.
It was like cheese and rosemary. I thought, what on earth? What's your favourite act you interviewed and why?
That's a really hard question.
Well, it's not because you know the answer.
No, I know who it is. Beth McCarthy. Shout out, Beth. We're best friends out, everyone, okay? I love her. Our energy it just clicked. And there's so many moments when the exact same thing.
Yeah, Kelsey was in sync with Beth quite a lot.
There's a moment where we laugh and we both just like lunged forward. And it's so funny. I love it. Genuinely shout out Beth. Like,
yeah, as the editor of the interview. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a great vibe. Loved it. What's your favourite act that you photographed?
Act that photograph. I really liked Kasabian.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really liked Kasabian. I photographed them before, but like at a fest. Yeah, I photographed them in Edinburgh, but at a festival. I don't think I expected. It felt more like their concert.
Yeah, it looked like
their set felt more like their concert.
Who's it that was wearing the fur coat and Kasabian? I don't know their names, I'm sorry. Sergio.
You want the coat?
Sergio, I want your coat, and I'm going to get it. What is something people don't realise about working as press at Transmit?
How hectic it is.
Right on the money.
How hectic it is. It looks so fun. I mean, it is so fun.
It is fun.
It's so fun, but it looks so put together on socials. And
Do we?
Not that it's not put together, but so many things happen at once. It's not as vibrant as it looks.
Yeah.
You know, we're it's really fun, but we're stuck in the rain. We're breaking our cameras. We're we're losing our seats. But it is really fun, and it's worth it in the end.
It definitely is. I mean,
What would it be for you?
I think how last minute a lot of things are, which obviously like felt that a lot.
That's just the industry.
It is. It totally is. I don't know what I would say that's trans specific. Maybe I think you see it in a really different perspective than what you do as someone who's not done press. Like before I looked at like Transmit, I was like, oh my god, like it's Portaloos and it's been rough and it's been in the
There's
crowds.
such a communal
and-
feel about it all. There's such like everybody's working together.
Yeah,
like
it
as much as we're all
honest-
from different magazines.
We are just like a little village.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite sweet. And you meet a lot of people. A lot. It's just great. What's the funniest moment that happened to you, Kyle?
Kelsey lost her seat. That was the funniest moment.
3 times. Not even just once.
One
Not
time
even
I stole it,
twice. 3
which I haven't told her
times.
yet.
You're lying.
Oh no,
No.
only when they took both. They took both seats, and then I took yours.
They took both.
Yeah.
Nah, next year, right? I'm gonna get a bit of paper and I'm gonna put my
She's
name
gonna
in
get a
the
portable
paper
seat.
I
Do you know
am.
what?
No.
That would be a good idea actually.
And I'm
Bring
gonna
a
make a
seat
hot
with you
pink-
in your bag.
so that everyone knows that it's mine, okay?
What's your favourite funny moment?
Now that I look back on it, I laugh. And that was when I met South Arcade at the photo booth and I was like drenched. I
Her hair
I
was
looked
soaking wet.
horrendous.
Her hair was
Big, like
soaking
panda
wet.
eyes. And I got to meet them and they're like, oh hey, like how are you? And I was just like, I'm getting there. I was like, I don't think I said a single like supportive comment the entire time. I was just like, I'm drenched. I was like, I'm miserable, and I felt really bad after. Like, I love you, South Arcade, and you're my besties, okay? But I honestly must have just seemed so miserable because all I done was just complain about how cold and like wet I was. Now that I look back on it, I laugh at that, and I cringe. I just touched red poo.
Was there an artist that exceeded your expectations?
CMAT.
Well, you didn't expect it as
No, I
much.
knew CMAT would be great, but seeing her in person, I'm like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and listen to all of your music.
Mhm.
I love you. Like, gobsmacked. I'm speechless. Amazing.
I've seen CMAT before, so I knew that she was that energetic, but she always puts on a show.
CMAT dancing on stage and screaming is me in my room at 3 a.m. What's an artist that surprised you?
For me, Abby Gordon. Not that I didn't think she was good. I knew she was good, but I just didn't like the level of production and the
Yes.
level of talent for the
Yeah.
BBC introducing stage. And she should be on like King Tut's.
She should. 100%.
And then the radio presenter that came on for introducing said, likened her to Chapel Roan, and I thought that was a bit strong, but then actually she came on stage and she really
Yeah.
proved herself as like a pop singer-songwriter
She just-
who knows what she's
yeah.
doing.
She belongs, like, to perform. Like, it was just watching it, it just felt so natural. Someone to only have 4 songs out, at least 4.
Yeah.
Perform so naturally.
Does she have an
like,
EP out? No, nothing, just
No.
songs.
Out of Wine came out in February. Out of Wine is my song. Oh my god, it's
Your
so
go-to.
good. No one you just
Your
hear a song
go-to.
and you go, that is a good song.
Yeah.
That's Out of Wine. It is, you know, it's funny to say, oh yeah, like, you have good music, you're playing at Transmit. Everyone does. But especially Abby, her music, everything just clicks. Everything's just so, I don't know how to put it into words. It all just clicks into place. It's just amazing. Really amazing.
If we could book one artist for next year,
Ooh.
Who would it be?
Brad Simpson.
is he going to release a new album before then though?
Oh, it took him so long to release. Sue, come on, sing it with me. Sing it with me. Susie wants a man as long as he's handsome.
For me, I would book Blossoms. I really love what they're doing at the
Oh, I
moment.
love. Do they sing Charlemagne? Oh, love that song.
I would book Blossoms from the
Love.
stage.
I love a good boogie to that in my room.
And then who would we have again? Abby Gordon,
Yes.
but on King Tut's?
King Tut's, 100%.
King Tut's. I don't know who else. Bev McCarthy on King Tut's. Because her energy is like another level as well. And they only had her
And me and her just like match energy.
and
so.
you match energy. But even South Arcade, like, I thought it was
South
really
Arcade
odd.
mentions, I didn't want to bring them up, so I bring them up 24/7.
I found it.
Get them on the main stage now.
Yeah.
Headlining pronto.
I found it quite odd that they were on King Tut's, to tell you the truth. Although,
Same.
having said that, it was probably like it made sense. But to be honest, I have seen them on main stage at Reading and Leeds, and I think if they could do main stage Reading and Leeds, Kelsey's so shocked.
You were there for that.
But if I can do,
You've
if they
seen
can do
the
main
spray
stage,
cans.
if I can, yeah. If I can, if they can do Reading and Leeds main stage, they can do TRNSMT main stage. What do you think makes TRNSMT stand out amongst all the other festivals? I mean, obviously it's in Scotland, and
No,
that's a big part.
Scotland, no party.
But
No, Scott.
she's as bad as the crowd. but
We've
what do you think makes it stand out?
out? I think the Scottish crowds. Every artist always says Scottish crowds are the best, and as someone who's normally in Scottish crowds, we are the best. I think a whole gathering of Scottish crowds with different artists and bands, that's just unreal.
I think what makes it stand out for me is it brings all these artists that might not have Scotland on their tour.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many times I've seen that. Harry Styles is one of them. But it is becoming a running trend that everyone will just go to London and forget about Glasgow or forget about Edinburgh or
It's not
anywhere
actually
in
easy
Scotland.
to get there, by the way.
And actually, I think TRNSMT brings these artists to Scotland and introduces them to a new audience and shows them that actually there is an audience for them here.
Yeah, we're here.
That is usually
And we want to see
ignored
you.
or not felt or not seen. Underneath it all, there's a real discovery element to
There
it.
is.
With the introducing stage,
Yeah.
King Tut stage, there are so many
Yeah.
artists here on different levels of their career, and you can see them before they explode and eventually make it to the big stages. But I think that's so often ignored.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people
People overlook
TRNSMT for
them.
the big acts, but then actually there's so much more to discover.
I think TRNSMT lacks the real music lovers of Scotland. A lot of them are too afraid to come because of what it's made out to be.
Yeah.
But there's so many artists and bands that you will fall in love with if you come here.
and you know, it's a good point because it is really surprising that there's acts coming from like Australia, like Radio Free Alice, or Bev McCarthy from England, and other Scottish acts. This is the place. You know, this is a place to be. Well, thank you so much, Kelsey, for joining me this TRNSMT.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been the most amazing experience doing Scotland proud.
Just you wait till you see these interviews.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've had
yeah.
fun, we've had laughter, we've had some great music, but that's all from us this TRNSMT 2026.
Thank you so much for listening.
I think the only thing left to say is we'll see you next year.
See you next year.
Bye.